Hi guys, I'm back, barefaced and all. I thought what a great way to get back into YouTube. I know because it's been a while with some new products, start off a new year. I just want to quickly say thank you so much to my subscribers who continue to watch my videos and check them out. And also, if you're new here, my name's Jay. I'm a medical graduate. I love makeup, skincare, anything that makes your lifestyle easier. And that's pretty much what I show on this channel. And I just want to quickly say to all of you, I know we're in February, but Happy New Year, and I wish you all the best for the new year. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I zoomed you in a bit so you could really get an idea of what my skin looks like with nothing on it. I'm basically not wearing anything but moisturizer and a primer, nothing else. The primer I used was the Tatcha Smoothing Canvas. I really like that. I feel like it creates like a sort of like a shield against environmental things that your face basically exposed to as you go out every day, and I like how smoothing it is. So that's all I'm wearing right now, and I just also wanted to show you that I still am getting breakouts, do have some hyperpigmentation and lots of scarring in this area. So just so you can get a rough idea of how this looks on someone who has acne, who has acne scarring, because this is very sheer. And it's more of something that evens out your skin tone and just gives you that dewy kind of look, which I love, especially since my acne treatment, I used to be combination, but now I'm a little bit more dry, especially because it's so cold in Canada. So yeah, so let's get right into it. So this is the packaging that it comes in. As you know, Glossier came out with now there's 12 shades to their whole line of their skin perfecting skin tint and the stretch concealer. So this is I know it's gonna get washed out, it's very simple. If you want to see the packaging better and swatches of this, I am gonna post this swatches and the packaging and all that stuff on my Instagram, so please check that out. I'll leave the little link down below, but it's Green Eye Ambition on Instagram. Yeah, so let's get into the concealer. So originally there were only, I believe, 4 shades, and I was in the shade Deep. This is the packaging from before for the stretch concealer and the skin tint. So let's just open this up. I got the color G5 for both the skin tint and the stretch concealer. As you know, I really do like a concealer that's not too bright, and I can use it on my face as well. So this is the packaging, pretty as always. And this is the color of G6. So why I got G6? So if you do like any of the original colors they had, like the light, medium, dark, deep, or rich, they still have those colors, they're just named something different. I'll stick up here on the screen somewhere what the original colors were before for all of them. But for the deep, which was 04, deep is now G4, so I got G5. So it goes from the darkest color to the lightest color. So the darkest color is G1, the lightest color is G12. Okay? So I got G5 because it was described as a warm, deep sort of color, and the original deep was way too dark for me, especially under the eyes. I did not like it. I liked the product but stopped using it because of that. Okay? So same situation with the skin tint. It's still the same packaging. Still the same product, just a different shade. So this retails for $32 Canadian, and the stretch concealer is, I believe, $22. So if you buy these two together, it's $54 Canadian. But they have a deal online where if you buy both together, you save $10. So you could get both of these for $44, which is what I did. These weren't sent to me or anything like that. So Usually when I do my makeup, I do the concealer part first, and then after do my whole face. That's pretty much what I do. I just clip my hair back so you guys can see my whole face and I don't get makeup everywhere. So I'm gonna do this. I usually use a brush to use the skin tint and stuff, but I'm gonna do this in the way that Glossier basically does it, and I'll also include like the ingredients and stuff like that below. But I did want to mention, if you're not familiar with Glossier, they are hypoallergenic, dermatology tested. Their products are not specific to a certain skin tone. They try to be for all skin tones, but that's basically based on you guys. They also say that their products don't settle into fine lines. They're non-irritating, and if you care about this stuff, they are paraben-free, fragrance-free, cruelty-free, and they're vegan, which those 4 things I love. Every single product that I buy or show on this channel, I try to the best of my ability to follow within those guidelines. So now let's start with the concealer. So I'm just going to use my finger. They say here, excuse me, I'm just going to read how they say to apply this. They say warm the concealer by gently swirling your finger over the surface and picking up a thin layer and patting it onto moisturized skin. And it's buildable, is what they're saying. And I'll get into the ingredients. I'll do one eye first because then you can get like a better idea. Gotta go all the way up into this corner. So I do feel like this is a little bit light for me, but I guess that's okay for concealer. But I think it's a better match for me than the color I originally had, the deep. So I'm just gonna slide whatever's left on my finger over the top of my eye, because I do have some discoloration there. Okay, so I'll step back a bit so y'all can see that it is brightening for sure. Just go in there with a little bit of product. Yeah, so that's one eye. It looks pretty good actually, nice and bright. And it covered up whatever dark circles I had for casual everyday. I think this is great. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. So guys, I did both eyes. I did the other eye off camera. I did want to show you that I do have like these 2 like most prominent dark spots. I'm not gonna put this all over my face. I'm not that kind of person. But I'm going to just try to conceal them with this. See how it goes down. That's not bad, right? I mean, it's not really full coverage. You can kind of still see it there. Let's try this side. Just evens everything out, I mean. About this product, like what products are in here. The key ingredients that they say are in here are the beeswax and the microcrystalline crystine wax. These are, so that's what kind of gives the concealer more of an elastic feel and allows it to move with like your expressions, and it doesn't cake up or anything. That's what they're saying. There's also avocado oil and jojoba oil in here. That kind of gives you that dewy finish, and the cocoa butter promotes again the suppleness and the elasticity of the product. And the adaptable pigments, like I said, you put it on and it kind of sort of adjusts. Like, I don't see any grayness or anything like, whoops, I almost give you guys the middle finger. Grayness or anything like that. I really like it so far. Yeah, so let me get the skin tint and we'll do that. Okay guys, so let's talk about the skin tint. So, what the claims to this product, the big thing in here is diamond powder, which they have in their Wilder as well, and that's what kind of gives you that brightening, blurring effect and kind of minimizes the appearance of pores. And there's also glycerin in here, which everyone knows helps with moisture and retaining moisture and whatnot. But I did want to mention one thing that I don't like about this so far. Is the dimethicone. This does have silicone in it, and that's probably what gives it a slightly more blurring effect. But the silicone is kind of like the 6th ingredient in this product, but still, that's the only thing I don't like, because I really try to stay away from silicones. I feel like they just stay on the surface of the face. But I mean, now today with like makeup products, I try to kind of discriminate that way. Makeup products, it's okay if they're silicone, because I'm gonna have all this great skincare underneath. So that's pretty much how I do things. I don't have any silicones in my skincare products, but I mean makeup, I don't mind, I guess. So how they say to use this, they say to shake really well, then gently squeeze the skin tint onto your fingertips and smooth over a fresh moisturized face. And then blend upward and outward, and sheer and instant dewiness. So before, I would just kind of draw it on my face. I think I'm going to do that still, opposed to sort of the other way. Because I don't like... I think that's enough product. They don't really say how much product you need. I think that's up to you. So my hands are clean. I'm just going to pat this in, I suppose. So this color does have like, it's very more of a yellowy undertone, I would say. It's very smooth. I think that's where the silicone comes in. The silicone's really smoothing. It's not a bad color match, you could see, because usually that's how I tell, because my forehead is a lot darker. I usually get grayness in here, and that's not happening, so that's good. The only thing I don't like, and I experienced this when I tried this before, is when you put on the stretch concealer and then you kind of put on everything else. Like, not under your eyes, because you usually don't put foundation under your eyes unless you're using it as a concealer. But I feel like it all sort of comes off. Like, now I feel like my acne is more visible. So maybe don't conceal until after. I can save product that way too. But again, don't expect full coverage from this concealer. So guys, that's my whole face. I will say that concealer is not that concealing, but I guess for every day, it's not too bad. I do feel like it did adapt to my face. Like, the color match isn't bad. It's way better. Like, the undertone is way better than the original deep for me, because I'm more of a yellow neutral undertone. Yeah, so I really like this product. I can barely feel it on my face. It's really moisturizing. I do feel like my face feels really moisturized and hydrated and looks healthy. I love the concealer under the eyes, love the shade. I just don't love how the coverage isn't that great for like this kind of thing, but because it doesn't look so bad. But then I guess that's what you get when you're getting a product that looks like skin. But guys, let me know what you think if you tried this product. Let me know if you like the concealer better, if any of the colors are working for you. Leave that stuff below. I love to hear if you found a different way for this product to work better for you or get more coverage out of it, because I don't know about the buildability of this concealer, but I'm going to continue to use it under the eyes for sure. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Bye!